Welcome to APM Terminals Moín. We are very happy to have you in our facilities. Our mission is to operate the most efficient terminal in Latin America, one that is a symbol of safety and of sustainable development in harmony with the environment. At APM Terminals Moín, we have a commitment with safety. Please pay close attention to the following instructions. Remember that you're entering the terminal's operational area. It is very important that you wear the right personal protection equipment at all times. At APM Terminals, we have strict access control in compliance with the International ISPS code, which provides continuous surveillance 24 hours a day. Therefore, all visits need to be announced 24 hours in advance. Once you are cleared, your entry will be authorized as per our access control procedures. Non-authorized access to restricted areas in APM Terminals Moín constitutes a safety breach and is in violation of the ISPS code. You are required to wear the badge given to you by registration on a position where it is clearly visible. Otherwise, you will not be able to enter the terminal. At all times during your visit at the operational areas, a personal host of APM Terminals Moín will be with you and will be responsible for your access. You must keep the following safety rules in mind. The use of appropriate PPE in operational areas is mandatory. The life vest is mandatory if you're going to be at least 2 meters away from water. Always use the safety belt when operating any vehicle or machinery. The speed limit inside the terminal is 29 kilometers per hour. You must be sober when you enter the terminal. Never under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or narcotics. Entering with firearms or bladed weapons is not allowed. Using mobile phones while driving and walking inside operational areas is not allowed. It is strictly prohibited to walk inside the terminal except at the designated areas. In case of emergency, follow the instructions of the brigade staff and go to the muster points. At APM Terminals Moín, we have identified 5 common potentially fatal risks: transportation, suspended loads and lifting, working at height, stored energy, and control of contractors. In order to eliminate fatalities, we are establishing minimum controls for each of these 5 critical areas known as the Fatal 5. Always conduct risk assessment and standard operating procedures before starting any new working activities. Never accept an unsafe situation. Intervene and stop it while you can. It is prohibited to walk or remain under any suspended load. Use the full safety harness when working at heights of more than 1.8 meters. Use the lockout tagout system, LOTO, during preventive or corrective maintenance. Work permits are required for high-risk work. All visitors can enter the terminal using the transportation provided by APM Terminals Moín and/or driven by APM Terminals Moín staff. If you are entering with a visitor vehicle, the same is required to have full insurance for passengers and vehicle, and the instructions of the host vehicle must be followed. Upon arrival at the destination point inside the terminal, locate the safe zones and stay inside them. At all times, stay with the person in charge of your visit. APM Terminals Moín has identified segregated zones and are recognizable as follow. Zone A, unrestricted zone that allows free access to any person or transportation. Zone B, walking is permitted only by persons who are aware of the risks and have been trained, inducted, and wearing PPE and have been authorized to do so. Or Zone C, no walk. Zone where walking by any person at any time is strictly prohibited other than in accordance with area isolation procedures, and all mobile equipment is stopped from entering that area. Taking pictures or videos is prohibited without the previous consent of the APM Terminals Moín management. Removing any object, equipment, tool, etc. from the terminal is prohibited. Smoking is strictly prohibited in the terminal. All vehicles must be parked in reverse position inside the terminal and must always use the rotating light inside the operational area. At APM Terminals Moín, we are committed to the preservation and sustainability of the environment. Use the appropriate bins for separating all waste according to its category and immediately report any spills. If you have any questions, ask the person in charge of your visit. Remember that we're here to assist you, and remember that at APM Terminals Moines, we're provided with emergency brigades ready to give us their support 24 hours a day. Thank you for watching this induction video. We appreciate your collaboration, and please always try to adopt a safety culture in which you take care of yourself and the people around you. We hope that you will have a pleasant visit to our facilities. Welcome